Hello YouTube, this is Night Warrior and I'm here with another video. This is Battlefield 2018, my hopes and wishes. Started right off with Premium Pass. I think everyone can agree that in the next Battlefield, take out DLC content from the Premium Pass. People should be able to get the maps and weapons for free, or the weapon challenges for free, vehicles for free, anything that you get in the DLC for free. I do think they should keep the Premium Pass, however, all it does is it gives you more superior battle packs. Right now, you get one per month. They should probably bump that up to two. You maybe get like weapon skins, dog tags, emblems. Maybe get the DLC 2 weeks earlier than everyone else. Stuff like that, where it's more of just supporting EA, or not necessarily EA, but DICE and the people who work on the game. Or at the same time keeping the community happy. You know, there is no real advantage to any of that. Right along with the Premium Passes, battle packs. Where the battle packs are right now in Battlefield 1 are perfect. All it is cosmetic. There's no weapons or anything, just weapon and vehicle cosmetics. Again, it's more of, if you buy it, it's more of help, like, I guess, supporting the people who make the game than anything else. So if they do add battle packs, I don't really think it makes the community mad. I mean, maybe it makes people look at the at DICE and EA as money hungry, but there's really no point of buying the battle packs unless, again, you want to support them. So if they do these two things, I think that will create a positive outlook onto their game. Next thing is campaign. Battlefield 1 tried to do something different and creative with trying to show different viewpoints of the war. But for a campaign, in my opinion, it was not very good. When I play campaign, I expect more. It doesn't necessarily have to be a linear story, but a story that gets you attached to characters. If Battlefield 1 did what they did, but they made each section their own campaign, I mean, they tried to do, but say a longer campaign and you got to attach to the characters, it would have been good. But there wasn't enough time with the characters to actually get to know them, to get attached to them. So they basically were no one that you didn't care anything about at the end. So if they made something more, made it more like Black Ops, Modern Warfare, Bad Company. If they made the campaign like that, I feel like it would be better. Maybe they can make it a little more open, where you can do certain actions, go certain ways rather than others, and it kind of affects the story, kind of like The Walking Dead, except it's not like you press a button and that happens. It's more if you actually go that way. I think that'd be cool. The next thing is the setting. Leaks suggest World War II. I'd be fine with World War II. I'd be fine with Vietnam, Korean, like a made-up war, in that time frame, but a made-up war, maybe like a World War III. Even modern, like Middle East. I don't think that'll happen because it'd be, I don't know. I think it'd be more. The word I'm looking for? I don't remember. It just, because we're still in the war, some people might throw a fit. No, I'm not gonna buy the game because it supports people killing children and stuff like that. So I don't know. But in my opinion, I'd be interested if they do a Middle Eastern. The next is multiplayer variety. This is more weapons, which they still have a good variety of vehicles, maps, settings. What I mean by that is different places. Maybe you fight in the mountain, maybe you fight on land in a jungle. Maps with infantry focus, maps with land and infantry, maps with fights and naval battles, stuff like that. Probably at least, I'd say 10 base maps. I'd say 10 to 12 base maps. If they can do that, perfect. It'd be awesome. Weapon-wise, Not as many as BF4, not as little as BF1. BF1, you know, some categories might have a lot, but you look at it, it's really 2 weapons with different variants, act a little different. I don't really like that. I'm more of like you have 1 gun and it acts a certain way. Battlefield 4 had a little bit too much. If they tone that down, still add more with DLC, perfect. Customization, they need attachments. Of course, Battlefield 1 didn't have that because it was during World War One. They didn't really, you know, have too many of that. So if they add attachments, more in depth, amazing. I like it. Vehicle-wise, if it's World War II, Vietnam, you have plenty. Vietnam, not as much, I guess. I don't even know if we really use tanks in Vietnam. I think I'm going with they're gonna go with World War II, but they have plenty of vehicles. They'll figure it out. Pretty good, pretty good. Game mode wise, I like all the game modes that Battlefield has, mainly. Conquest, Operations, they need to add in 2018. I don't think that was in Battlefield 4. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. It is probably the best thing that has happened to the Battlefield franchise. Operations is so damn fun. It lasts so long. It is just so damn fun. They need to add in 2018. Figure a way to make it balanced with the maps. You know, similar, kind of like a story almost. It is so damn fun. It would be awesome if they added again. Conquest, of course, it's basically the whole franchise's game mode, I guess. Each franchise kind of has that set game mode that everyone has played, and Conquest is Battlefield's set game mode. Rush, they need to adjust. They need to add it back to 64 players and do something. Battlefield 1, the times that I've tried to play it, it is dead. It's so boring because there's not as many players. Battlefield 4, Rush was basically all I played. And now I never play Rush. I only play Operations Conquest. So they need to adjust that. Other than that, the other game modes I guess is up. You know, they could add TDM, stuff like that. But I never play that. Operations, Conquest, and Rush will be the main 3 that I play in 2018. And if they do what I say with, you know, just maybe I honestly don't have a complaint with Battlefield 1's Conquest. Operations added 100% Rush, make that adjustment, make it more fun, and I'll play that. Weapon balancing. This is more of, you know, assault rifles act like assault rifles, LMGs act like LMGs, shotguns, you have to be closer, of course, shotguns act like shotguns, but this is more with the snipers. So Battlefield 1, you had a lot of drop to snipers. Battlefield 4, I think I said Battlefield 4, but if I said Battlefield 1, I meant Battlefield 4. Battlefield 1, however, was very... you had bullet drop, but it was not as much. It was like not nearly as much. I feel like again they should meet in the middle. I don't think it should be as easy as Battlefield 1, but not as a pain in the ass as Battlefield 4. So right in the middle. I feel like that'd be the perfect zone. It wouldn't make it too difficult, it wouldn't make it too easy. You still have to have that skill of figuring out how far away they are. But at the same time, sweet spots. I like it. Add it into the next thing, where each sniper has its own sweet spot at a certain range. You'll get the guaranteed one-hit kill. I like that addition to the snipers. And I think lastly, elite classes. I'm a fan of it in Battlefield 1. I think that's just because it adds more variety, adds more gameplay, a little bit more depth. Not too much. They're not necessarily godlike, but they do have that overwhelming force. I'd say more just spawn like OP weapons with limited ammo, like a sniper that will one hit no matter what. You get 5 rounds, boom. But you have the same health, so you could get headshotted and you lose the gun, or a grenade launcher or something like that. I think that would be better than the elite classes, especially if it's more of a modern, like World War II. I'm not sure how elite classes would necessarily fit. Maybe they do add it and I'm proved wrong, but from my opinion, I say just go with the like weapons. But those are my hopes and wishes for Battlefield. That's what I think they should add, take away. Overall, I have my hopes up, and I think Battlefield 18, if they do what I say in this, I feel like it will be very successful, especially with the battle packs and premium pass. Try to tone it down, make people more interested. The setting is a big thing, the campaign, more of an actual story, you get attached to the characters, balancing, game modes, everything like that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you disagree, agree with certain things, what you think they should add or take away. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.